The Hot Toys Star Wars Ahsoka line has begun to take my money. So today I'm going to be showing you the Hot Toys Grand Admiral Thrawn figure from the Ahsoka show. So the reason why I bought this figure is because I love the character Thrawn, not necessarily from the Ahsoka show. He was cool in the Ahsoka show, but the main reason why everyone wants this figure is because of mostly Star Wars Rebels, because we saw him a lot in Star Wars Rebels, and yeah, I think he became a very lovable character because of how good his battle tactics were and how awesome he was. Obviously, he was an amazing character in the Ahsoka show. It's the voice actor, but playing it in live action, so it's the same voice. And I think he looks great as Grand Admiral Thrawn. And in my opinion, if you want this figure, I would grab it as quickly as possible, because once season 2 of Ahsoka is over, I reckon people will want this figure even more. Same with Captain Enoch as well. So here we go. On the front of the box here, we've got a picture of him here, and also down here, I really like the blue sort of and black sort of slip cover here. We've got a picture of him holding his data pad here, and when we turn around, we've got another picture of him on the side here. I haven't really said this much, but I kind of don't really like these pictures here, just because they look cool, but it's because they're so flappy, they get bent up really easily. I wish it was a glued piece on the box, but if you go down here, as you can see, there's also a picture of his battle table, or part of it, the Star Destroyer, which you get with the figure. On the back, it just shows you a lot of this random crap you don't need to know about unless you're in Hong Kong and want to know where they sell Hot Toys in Hong Kong. And then on the top here, it just says Star Wars. As per usual, we've got this awesome picture here. As you can see, we have a picture of Thrawn on the front near his battle table, or the Star Destroyer picture. We have 2 Night Stormtroopers, and we also have Captain Enoch there, which I will be grabbing him when he is eventually released to go with Thrawn. And yeah, here we go. What a beautiful picture here. And now when we take the picture off, here we go, we've got Thrawn in his packaging here, looking awesome. And I think he comes with a decent amount of accessories. He comes with his code cylinders, his gun, his star map table, I think that's his data pad or something, a load of swap out hands, and a tool to move his eyes, because yes, he does have moving eyes. So here's a better look at Thrawn and his accessories without the plastic bit on top of the box. So this is part of his sort of battle table. Basically it's this like plastic sort of bendy piece, which I'll show you how that works later. Here's his instructions, which I always seem to bend up. I really wish they were like stuck at the bottom here underneath this tray here, because I always seem to bend them up when I like take the figure out to take a thumbnail or do a short on it and then put it back in the box. I always seem to bend this up by mistake, so hopefully they'll do that eventually. But here we go, there's a better look at his sort of Star Destroyer piece here, and his hands very well textured. As you can see, I think this is his data pad, I don't know what the hell that is, but it's something he used in the show, I don't remember what it was. And yeah, better look at his code cylinders, which go in his pocket, and his awesome looking blasters. And here we go, so good look at him there, his face, his lovely uniform here. And yeah, I think that belt is pleather. I don't know if it is. There is quite a lot of pleather on this figure, honestly, I think. The boots are definitely pleather though. Anyway, let's get Thrawn out of the box and all of his accessories so we can take a closer look. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got Thrawn and also all of his accessories out, so let's take a look at them. So first of all, we got his hands. As you can see, I really love the paint on the hands. Really love the paint texture. It looks absolutely lovely. What is that brown spot on there? I don't know, but it's there apparently. But yeah, loads of different hands for his different poses. If you look in the instructions, it shows what his dedicated hands are for. So these hands here are for the behind back sort of pose, which is the one I'm going to be using. And you've got a pair of hands to hold his sort of data pad, obviously to hold his gun, and to do something like that, which I'm not really that interested to do. And I've already, by the way, messed with the moving eyes. You just take the head off and stuff. Wait, that piece wasn't on mine. I think it was just in the head. I don't know. But I've already moved the eyes because one eye was a bit wonky. So you just, yeah, basically, it's as easy as you think. Take the head off, move the eyes. It's a bit fiddly though, moving the eyes. I've only messed with moving eyes twice with Hot Toys, once with the Batman figure and once with this one. So yeah. Next we have I think this is data pad. I don't know what this thing is called, but it's really, really cool. I love like the gold, the scratching, all the detail on it. I love it, the shininess of the gold. I like how damaged it looks. It doesn't look brand new, which is really cool. Here's his sort of code cylinders, which will go in his little pockets on the suit, which I'll be doing. That's probably going to be a pain in the butt. Here is his little blaster pistol. Really, really cool. I really like that. Looks really cool. like these little red dots on there as well. Now, I haven't assembled this yet, but what it says in the instructions is what you need to do is you need to peel this bit off. Actually, I think it's a sticker. So basically, you're going to like stick it onto here, blah, 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 blah. That's how you do it. Just read the instructions. You'll see what I mean. So I'm going to quickly assemble this sort of battle table. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So this is what it looks like. It's really cool, but I'm a little worried I won't be able to fit it in my display next to Thrawn, because I'm going to be putting him somewhere specific, but hopefully I can. If I have to put it back in the box though, it's going to be kind of annoying. I'll have to unstick the sticker. I probably won't put it back in the box. I'll probably put it somewhere else, if that's the case. I don't know, but it's really, really cool. I do love the sort of mini Star Destroyer here with the massive hyperspace ring, which can travel across galaxies, which is really, really cool. And yeah, so I think I stack it pretty much perfectly here. As you can see, I really like it. It's a really cool accessory to go with Thrawn. It's really, really cool. I think, yeah, if you've got the space for it in your collection, definitely use it. So here we got Grand Admiral Thrawn. So I bought this figure and I'm thinking, okay, this figure is just a man in a suit. How hard can it possibly be? Possibly be? Well, very hard apparently. Let me tell you my problems. So there was so much packaging. You have to take the boots off, and putting the boots back on is one of the most annoying things I've ever had to deal with Hot Toys. Basically, you have to like line it up and you got the pleather boots. These are pleather, by the way. You have to like push it in, get it perfectly, bit like the Darth Vader gloves. It's really difficult, and it was even weirder as well. The joints for the hands are really small, so it's really hard to get the hands in as well. I had to take the hands off for the plastic which were around there, so I had to push those on. I have to change the hands. I don't have to, but I'm going to change the hands for posing later. That's probably going to be quite annoying. So yeah, taking the head off wasn't too bad. That was just normal. I think I got the eyes looking straight, sort of. But anyway, let's take a proper look at the figure. Take it off the stand. The head sculpt is absolutely perfect. Look at that. It's one of the best head sculpts I've seen. You've got the red eyes there. Looking really, really cool. I love that. The hair is lovely. I love the suit here. We've got these golden bits on top of his sort of Imperial outfits here. Some arrows here. He's sort of Grand Admiral badge here. The code cylinders go in these little pockets. I thought this was like a rip on the outfit, but I realized, oh no, you put the code cylinders in there. If you look very carefully as well, you see this is a nice little detail here. I don't know what that means. Let me know in the comments. And another one, is it like battle damage or stitching or something? That's kind of cool. As far as I can tell, this belt is pleather. Oh, this little bit's a little, oh, that just snapped right in. I love that. Here's the hands, as you can see. Right now, the ugly joints are covered, but when you get them into posing, they will like be revealed. So, for example, look, you can sort of see. Yep, pleather boots though. As much as these boots are nice, they should have been fully sculpted in my opinion. Probably would have been a lot easier to put back on as well. I don't know, maybe not. But if you go to the back of the figure, yeah, it's like on the back, you're not really seeing much really. It's just, you're more going to look at it from the front. It's a very simple figure, which I really, really like. And now I figured out something. I think this is wired. What the hell? I think that's wired. That's crazy. I did not know that, because I by accident did it. I was like, oh, why is this like this? When I was like trying to take the hands off stuff, and it's actually wired, which is kind of crazy. I think is it just dust, or is it like detailed dirt? I don't know what that is, but I like the baggy sort of trousers as well. But yeah, I am going to get thrown into a few poses. Normal display base, by the way. The usual ones we get. I think it's more black than usual. Are they usually grey? I don't know. It says Grand Admiral Thrawn on there. And Star Wars, obviously. I can't tell if the display base is different. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this figure. Just to be warned, it's kind of a pain to get all the, like papery stuff off. A bit like the Batman figure, there was like a load of plastic near his belt. You just have to undo it at the back and slip it out. It's pretty easy. It was a bit more difficult with the Batman figure because his outfit was rubber. But anyway, let me get him into his first pose. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will have to cut this review short. Yes, this kind of happened. Basically, I removed one of the hands, it broke. Basically, the joints broke off. And I was like, okay, it happened once, happened with Mando, Chrome Mando. I'm sure it won't happen again. The next hand, it did the exact same thing. So I can't really do any of the poses I really wanted to do. So I got him holding this data pad, and I'm not going to risk taking off another hand because I've got a feeling I got kind of like a faulty one. I'm just going to have him his hands behind his back, sort of holding like the thing behind his back, this thing behind his back. I think that'd be a lot better. Yeah, I I'm very scared. I'm not gonna let this ruin the way I do Hot Toys. I'm not gonna like be really scared, I don't know, in Markini's review, I don't know, Sabine's review, and not take the hands off and be a baby and only, you know, show like a couple of poses or whatever. I'm gonna keep doing it in reviews. I think it's just because I got an unlucky figure. Maybe these joints were slightly weaker. It happened with Mando. I guess it just wasn't it's no coincidence. I think it just happened twice in this review. I don't know if I was taking off the hands properly. I was, you know, doing the thing where you turn and you pull. I don't know if I was doing anything wrong. I think maybe because the joints are so, like, weird when you're trying to take off a hand or put it in, then moving backwards and forwards, then maybe I was pulling in a different angle and that's why it broke, maybe. But unfortunately, I have to do this pose and another pose and then I have to call it quits, unfortunately, guys, because I can't risk any more breaking or I'm screwed, basically. I need to put this gun in this holster as well. But yeah, let's talk about the positives here. We got the code cylinders in here, as you can see, looking really cool. And if we turn it around, here we go, we can see he's holding the data pad or whatever that thing is. Control pad, I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know what this thing is. I might have to rewatch the show to just know what this thing was. Or maybe he's just holding it. I don't know, let me know in the comments what this thing is. I just have no idea. He looks cool holding it though. But I am kind of, I'm going to find it really hard, ladies and gentlemen, to, you know, not feel nervous in my next Hot Toys review because, like, I know you get more of one joint, but this what happened with Mando is one of the joints broke, and I couldn't show you him holding Grogu because that hand weren't available anymore to do it because you had this stupid thing stuck inside of it. So, yeah, I'm just a little bit nervous when it comes to things now. Luckily, most of the time when I'm trying to take off a hand, it's not something I'm going to be using for the final pose, but I am kind of wow about that. Well, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I can't change it, unfortunately, but luckily, I wasn't really planning on doing too much with Thrawn. Yeah, there was like 2 poses or 3 poses I was going to do. Can I do it now? No. But anyway, I'm going to get him into his final pose. I don't have to take any more hands off, so we shouldn't have any more casualties. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I got my final pose for Grand Admiral Thrawn. So here we go. I put the data pad down here instead of him holding it behind his back. I remember seeing this like this on one of the promo pictures, I think. But here we go. He's sort of looking at his awesome table right now. Looking really, really cool. So this figure is an amazing looking figure. The head sculpt's amazing. Just as good as I remember seeing it in the promo pictures and also in the show. Love it. And obviously, as you know, Thrawn does walk with his hands behind his back quite a lot. So this is a perfect pose for him. So yeah, I don't really have any complaints with this figure other than the joints breaking, but that's just a thing which could happen with any figure. I got the gun in there. It slipped in the holster very easily. Usually these are quite hard to get the guns in the holsters, but it went in super easily. I'm super happy it did. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it like centered like this in the display, or I'm going to like turn the sort of battle table so the Star Destroyer is facing like another way. I don't know, but it's really cool. If we turn it around here, we've got a little side angle here of everything looking really, really cool. And now we've got the back. Hopefully it doesn't scrape the box there. Here we go. So yeah, I could have removed this hand here and had the fisted hand, so it's sort of the fisted hands in this hand. A bit like what it shows you in the instructions. But man, number 1, this doesn't look too bad. Number 2, I'm not going to see the back of it in the collection. And number 3, oh hell no, I am not letting that happen again. If I do have sort of a faulty, weak jointed Thrawn, I don't want to break any more joints. What is that? Is that Velcro? Oh, it's Velcro. So yeah, I kind of like that they don't... Oh, I fell down. Don't take my word from this, but I'm 99% sure that is wired. It's sticking out a little bit annoying, but it doesn't matter. Maybe if you stick something hard on that and leave it for a couple of hours, it will fix it. I don't know, but I'm not that bothered. I'm pretty sure it's wired, as I showed you earlier. It just stayed in position. Maybe it's like the material. I don't know, but if it is wired, they did not need to do that, and it's a kind of a cool feature for if you wanted like the wind blowing. But here we go. The eyes are in a good spot. I feel like this one's looking up a little bit more, and that one's looking down a bit more. You can sort of see, like, maybe you can pretend Thrawn's looking at his table, but looking, like, up a bit at, like, I don't know, Captain Enoch, while talking about the battle plans. Oh, look at that. They're outnumbered. Or retreat the forces. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. So if this figure is awesome, I would recommend it. I'm really praying for you guys that you don't get any issues like I did trying to take the hands off. as you know guys, Hot Toys, you're supposed to change the hands around, and as you know, I do multiple poses in my videos, same with a lot of other reviewers. A lot of other reviewers do way more than I do, like Justin takes all of the hands off all the time. Basically, I took the hand off once to remove the packaging, put it back on, and then I took it off again, and it broke. It just broke. I'm pretty sure, did I take it off a third second? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just broke, basically. I'm kind of hurt. It does hurt quite a bit, I'm not going to lie. And I'm really scared for the future of Hot Toys, and I really hope it doesn't happen again. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I promise you guys, I'm not going to be like, in my reviews, I'm not going to stop, you know, showing you like 3 or 4 poses a video, like Moff Gideon, his flamethrower, his flipping electro staff, or I don't know, Sabine with her lightsaber, her dual pistols, holding the helmet, for example, like that. That's not going to stop me. I guess it's just one of those things which happen, and I'm not going to let it stop me. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this review on the Hot Toys Grand Admiral Thrawn figure, make sure to hit the subscribe button and that like button. Comment down below what you think of this figure, and also let me know if you guys have run into an issue like I have today. Anyway, I will catch you guys in another review or figure preview or any other video I plan to do on this channel. Goodbye.